and welcome to Gaming is Learning. I'm your host, Baby Bear. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another exciting episode of Basic Survival Guide. In this edition, it's League of Legends, technicalities, and mechanics. So right now I'm gonna select a random champion.
All the world on one arrow.
Let me explain a little bit about what League of Legends is and the genre. League of Legends is based off a very popular game called Dota. Dota is based off a very popular game called World of Warcraft, but not the actual game, but a mod of the game. So this mod became so big that it became its own separate game known as Dota, and then Dota was a very popular esports game, and League of Legends basically came out a couple years later, rehashed it, made it into what the modern day MOBA is today. And as you guys can see from the tournament winnings and Twitch streamings, it is very popular. It doesn't matter about the specific champion that I'm playing at the moment, because I will explain that in another video. But League of Legends is based off an item building or item wielding game, and kind of like an RPG and skill-based game which relies on the QWER. Every character has the QWER. Some are active, some are passives. No matter what though, the R is always a special, the most elite skill. You have also every character also has a passive. I won't get into that with every individual character, but I suggest that you read what every skill does, because every skill is different, and therefore it'll make you a better player and a better with the current player champion. D and F are survival skills. You can use them to engage or escape. More are unlocked as you progress. I won't get into too much of that in this video. Alright, let me just buy some items to start it off.
Peace requires a steady hand.
Basically, in the genre of MOBA, which is what League of Legends is, it's basically a team versus another team, and you push it to get into the other team's headquarters and destroy it. And League of Legends, you push to get into the Nexus, but it's not as easy as it sounds, as there are always battles emerging on the battlefield and turrets to protect your camp in all lanes. There are 3 lanes: top, middle, and bottom. There's a hidden lane which is considered the jungle. The jungle, there are minions and mobs, and 2 champions, one against each other on each team, that fight these monsters, gain their buffs, and help the teams in other lanes. So these, as you can see, there are 3 turrets in the lane that protect the main lane. And turrets attack minions if they get too close, and champions if they attack you under the turret's view. So let's get into it then. My minions are the blue minions.
No one escapes my
The red headquarter looks almost exactly the same as mine, except in the color of red, and they're facing this the opposite direction. As you guys can see, I get money per second, but if you last hit, which is attacking the minion right before its health go down, you get extra gold.
We are one people.
Let's push this wave to show you guys what the turret does up front. So I'm gonna go over here. As you guys can see, if the minions see you first, they attack you first. With the turret, if you get within the turret's view of range, it will attack you and most likely kill you, especially in early levels. That's why it's best to stay behind your minions and use them as meat shields while you go about slaying their minions. The turret will not attack me in its view unless I attack an enemy champion within its view.
Stand together.
Right? Little tip here. The Y. As you can see, I can move my camera. If you want a still camera, you press the Y button. Now it's locked onto me.
I won't lead
But to
us
scope out the
astray.
battlefield, I like to keep Y within my fingertips. Of course, you could change all these settings in the options,
I always take the
but
high
I
ground.
tend to leave settings as they are and meant to be played. So as you guys can see, the darkness of the battlefield. If you are not
Do not
in the
confuse
area or you do
mercy
not
for
have a
weakness.
minion or a ward within the area, it is dark. As you guys can see from my map, the area is dark. If I were to walk over here,
Never lose
I am able to
focus.
see the map, and it also displays on my mini map. But if there was an enemy champion there, it would be my probably a bad day for me.
We're on the right
That's why
path.
in League of Legends there are these things called wards, which you can place. I like to place mine within the bushes as to not have them visible. Even though they are invisible, there
United,
are
we are
items
stronger.
to have them seen. As you guys can see on the map, it's like a little leaf, and it allows me to see in that area.
Peace
So let's go
requires a
explore in the
steady
jungle.
hand.
Tell you guys a little bit about it. There are many monsters and minions in the jungle. This is a scuttler. Basically, he doesn't
Swift
attack you
now.
back if you attack him. He tends to run away, but if you kill him, you get a little bit of gold. He digs himself into the ground and basically leaves a little mini speed
I
buff
do my best work
if you
from
walk
afar.
upon it where he buries himself. This is the dragon, a very highly contested area in the game, especially in the early levels, as it can put one team over the other. The dragon, when killed, gives a buff, which helps the entire team, and gold income.
I always take the high ground.
A large amount of gold income. You get more if you are within the dragon, and you get less if you are, say, over here, and a team of 4 kills the dragon, he will get less, the person over here. Going deep into the jungle here. Remember to always ward.
United,
Wards
we
save
are
lives,
stronger.
and wards make the game easier for everyone around you. At least everyone in your team. Which is all that matters, right?
Swiftly now.
Alright, so these are rock monsters. They give you a nice experience in early levels and a good amount of pocket change. This is the red buff.
Do not use mercy.
He gives a buff to whoever kills it, not the entire team, like the dragon. And it gives an extra attack and a degeneration effect per attack. These are raptors. As you can see, they don't like my presence here because they're known to be the first ones killed,
I will
as
unite
they're the
the
easiest to
failure.
kill. They give a little bit of experience, a little bit of gold.
Faster than my arrow? I think not.
These are wolves, the same as the raptors. A little bit of experience, a little bit of gold. They don't like you too much there.
Peace requires
They won't
a
attack
steady
you
hand.
though unless you attack them. I won't go into the other team's camp because it basically consists of the same monsters and
Stand together.
the same bonuses, which is a little bit of gold and a little bit of experience and maybe a buff. This is the blue buff. He helps you regenerate mana. If you have a
I
champion
won't
that
lead us
doesn't have
astray.
mana, he helps reset your skills faster or recharge your skills. The cooldown, and they give
Never lose
and it gives a
focus.
short ability boost. This is Gromp or Grump, sorry, Toad monster. He gives a good amount of experience
We
and a
must
good
press
amount
on.
of gold. The same as the other scuttler. Oh no.
I I do my best
He'll
work
just bury
from
himself
afar.
and give you a nice little speed buff. This is where the Great Baron lives. He is also a highly contested area later in the game, and he can change the tide
We
of
are
any
one
battle.
people.
As you guys can see, there's a lot of walking involved in this
We
game.
must press
It's a
on.
click to move, click to attack type game. All characters I suggest have
This
wards,
requires a
but certain
steady
characters
hand.
have ability to scope out the jungle without having to get anywhere near it. Such as my current character, as you guys can see, that gives me a short amount of vision.
Stand together.
There you go. You don't have to walk all the way back to base. This is what B is. Everyone has it, or otherwise known as recall. Recall can be cancelled if attacked,
United,
so
we
don't
are
do it wide in
stronger.
the open, especially at low health. Again, these are basic survival tips, not pro tips. As simple as this game seems, you guys could see there's a lot of little things that make it complex, and a lot more if you want to become a pro.
I always take the high
Your
ground.
team has destroyed a turret.
There you go, that's what happens, that's what I was over here setting for. Now that my team has pushed down this turret, they will head on to the next one, and so forth. If this area, or the inhibitor, is destroyed, same as mine, super minions will
Never
spawn.
lose
Super
focus.
minions contain more health and more damage. Hopefully you guys find this information informative. If there's anything I missed, please comment about it and I will
Swiftly now.
address it in another video or in a comment. Another pro tip here, even though I'm not a pro, no matter what, you will auto attack unless the option is changed. As you guys can see, I will auto attack. The only way to get away from it is to move far enough. If you move closer, she will continue to auto attack.
My arrows fly true.
I disabled it as I do not like auto attack, and it allows me to not steal minions, other people's gold, and especially if I'm playing a
Do not
support role.
confuse mercy for weakness.
If you press A on a minion, it's like a smart cast for a one-time attack.
I won't miss.
I don't know if I explained this, but it should be the last thing, and probably should have been one of the first things to explain. There are bushes throughout the game of League of Legends that hide you from enemy champions and enemy minions. This also
I
gives you an
only
upper hand
need
though,
one
as
shot.
if a champion doesn't see you coming, you can easily attack them from behind, what is called a gank.
I do my best work from afar.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for upcoming videos. Remember, gaming is learning. Baby Bear out.